Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the penultimate match of Season 71. After the last round match, we have secured a winning record for the season. We went 3-0 during the first week, and that has made it quite easy for us to make sure we get enough wins. Now up against Garrett, defense showed up. He couldn't get through Ray, put in two attempts to take down Third Sister in the upper territory. We have 3 attempts to take down SWGOH, and that's why I've been putting both of them down. Ensure that my opponents have a rough time. And one shots on the fleet. Today's opponent is Master Kylo. 12.9 million GP, so we're a little shy of 100k more GP than him. He has more Zetas, but fewer Amis. We've got 9 more than him. GLs were tied. He has 1 fewer Relic, but when we look at the tier totals, you can see that we're pretty even actually. And then the counts, I have more tier 5. He has more high level relics at tier 9 especially. Mod wise though, he's a little bit weaker, not even a little bit weaker, a lot weaker than me. I've got better averages, I'm 3rd in the bracket, but I'm basically doubling him on 25 plus, 20 plus, not quite on the 15 plus, but getting close. Datacron's light participator for the bracket, but not terrible. With the individual modding of the GLs, he's actually beating me on a number of them. In the back half though, it looks like I have a little bit of an edge on a few of these characters. We got a double on me Melgus, double on Star Killer, nothing on Dash, Qui-Gon, Swallow, nothing on Zori. We've got double Third Sister, triple Malicos, double on Bane, but single on Bo-Katan, single on Jar Jar, triple Cadme, double Luthen, nothing on the Fugitive Squad, triple Exile, triples on Rey and Balin, nothing on Morgan. Overall though, I think pretty good with those Amis. Definitely like the minimum ones. Now the quality of his modding is probably somewhat poor. Where are we at? Speed. And his final character is Hu Yang here. That puts him at 47 characters. Mod at 300 speed or better. I'm at 64. We've got an advantage. Nothing looks too problematic though. He's got a lot of the key characters modded well. He has attacked first. I don't know if he's stopped or not. My defense has been doing well. He has stopped. He might return later. Top territory. We have made some changes. I was looking at removing SLKR because I kind of wanted a better counter for Rey. But I stuck with it based on looking at his history. I knew he wasn't going to have Exile with Rey, right? That was the bet I was making from his history. But we did pull off some teams and rearrange some teams. Like Great Mother used to be in the lower territory. I wasn't using Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. Maul here gets a hold. We need 5 attempts to take down SLKR, which is why I wanted to keep him on defense. It makes things so much more difficult. Jabba, I took Sortie off of defense up top. That wasn't doing anything, so I moved the Sortie Cron over to Jabba to stop that Wampa counter. That looks like it worked, and from there, we may have stopped him. He did take down Rey. I'm imagining maybe he used something like SLKR to take down my Rey. Maybe that's put him into a more compromised position, but that was our goal. Now, I built out an effective route, but he does have a tough defense. We have Maz, 3rd without 9th though, so that makes it easier. Cadme, Tarkin, and Saw Luthen with Krex. And then down below, we are looking at Balin, Jedi Master Mace. I need a better name for him. Ahsoka, Lord Vader, and Rey. Feeling a little slow in the brain, but it is early. This is pretty soon after the start, an hour after the start of Grand Arena, so I don't really have an excuse. I kind of think we're gonna... No, I was gonna do start top to bottom. You know, let's do bottom to top. So I'm doing unaligned Force users, and that is happening partly because I knew he didn't have Exile. Or, not knew. Pretty sure he wasn't going to have Exile. The only question is, which Cron do I want? I'm a little tempted by this Vader one for the stats, but the other option would be, do I have a good unaligned? I'm taking the Vader. Sorry, I fixed the audio. I kind of forgot that I changed the audio for recording yesterday. Hopefully that wasn't too problematic. I think we caught it early enough. I'm not gonna really worry about it. protection up. Alright, we're taking the hit. Land some debuffs. Almost trigger. Here we go. Oh, we just take him out. Nice. Chuck it. Damage immunity on both. Let's get rid of the inspired. We'll do protection up. Take a hit. And from here, we're basically good. Awesome. Okay. Easy. So much easier than having to deal with exile. Alright, let's keep going. Bottom to top. Mandos. And Rebel Cron. Just nice and easy for the moment. You know, I'm not going to do it this match because I don't have a lot of wiggle room. I do want to try Maz Kanata up against Lord Vader because I think Maz can beat Vader. She can beat a number of GLs. I forget if what I was looking at, if Lord Vader was one of the ones that she beat or Vader beat her. Oops, I didn't mean to click off. Okay, drop a shred. I think we can wait a turn because we're about to cleanse with bow. Well, we get the damage immunity anyway. Alright, so we get a bunch of extra hits. Not enough to get into the red. Ability block on everybody. Okay. Almost there. Perfect. Alright, we can drop a shred on Apo. Another damage immunity. Get rid of those dots. No longer need to worry about the dot mechanic as much. Awesome. And as long as CX2 doesn't go under stealth, we might be able to ignore Apo. Perfect. Now, Ahsoka. We're doing Leia. We're not messing around with this one. Don't need to save her for anything else. Yeah, sure. I've been doing other protection, but maybe damage would be something to consider. Okay, so we get that in. Take the hits. We're gonna go after. Oh, Hui Yang. We didn't do enough damage anyway. Oh my god, do not do that. No, don't be like this. I don't like any of this. She's about to take a turn. We're gonna do it anyway for the stacking mastery. We'll do conflagration. Okay, wait, you have exile. Okay. Can we stun? Yeah, perfect. We're not at 100% yet. I don't think I'm gonna... This is just going terribly for me. I really need the ultimate to take out Hu Yang and bring back Drogon. That's kind of what I'm counting on right now. Or both of them. Is that damage immunity? Nothing. I should have waited. We're going to be taken out before I do anything. Unless by some miracle we get a second ultimate. There's no way. We just don't have the damage without Drogon. Those ability blocks early on, I wasn't able to get stealth in places. I'm just going after Hu Yang because I feel like I have a little bit of a better chance taking him out, but I mean, not really. And really the problem is, now that this hasn't worked for me, I don't know how we're going to approach this. Because I don't have a lot of other good options right now. And we're probably going to die like this sequence. I really didn't have a backup plan for that. Oh wait, you know what? Yes I do. Well, it wasn't a backup plan. It's going to mess up. I mean, it worse messes up Jedi Master Mace Windu is not a problem. That's where I was going to use C. Which means I do have C Bane. We're okay. I actually should have probably put this in my plan to begin with. But I've just been having Bane to counter SLKR like all season that I didn't really think to use this. We're fine. Just not going to be as clean as I was hoping. I was hoping to one-shot this board. We don't get that, but we're fine. You know, I probably should have used that offense and speed Datacron for Leia. Okay. I'm gonna go with Exile. No, I probably shouldn't have linked. It never matters. It never matters. Alright. This thing. Basic. Putting the thing on him. I can't remember the terms for anything right now. Deceived. Okay. Alt. We can't insta-defeat anybody, but we do want to get rid of the buffs. Oh, you know what? I feel like it's been forever since I've done this. I think sometimes I go after Exile first. One, because I have to, but also because since he's a Jedi, Sith Eternal Emperor does pretty well up against him. Okay, Exile's down. Hu Yang will go down in a moment. He's not a big deal at this stage. And then we'll shift to auto. And then we'll talk nonsense while while the Siphon ramps up on Bane so he can actually finish somebody off. So I finished Season 2 of Slow Horses. I've been talking about Season 1, which was great. I liked it a lot. Season 2, definite step down. It was kind of boring and basic. It was still good, but not to the heights that I've been hearing about that show. I hear it gets better. Season 2, like a 6 out of 10. Still good, fine, solid enough TV, but really not that engaging. And a lot of things were a little too convenient, very TV, a lot of things just for the story, like twists to have a twist that just don't make any sense. Just things that actually annoy me. That's fine. Oh, and Gen V finished. Gen V, I feel like they crammed a lot in, but I enjoyed it. I don't want to get spoilery or anything, but how do I want to talk about it? I think overall, I feel like it got a little slow in the middle. It was a little thin on some things, kind of like a 7 out of a 10. Maybe an 8 out of a 10 on a good day, but today I'm feeling like a 7. Alright. My plan was Balin. We were going to do Maskanata. We're going to stick with that. I've been doing Silvo. I'm going to try it with SM33 this time. I don't know if it's going to make any difference at all. But I do want to get some swings in with this lineup to see if I prefer it. But by next season we're going to at least have 6 stars on a lot of these pirates. Alright, we're going to throw this over here. Last time I tried not doing that, and it was a mistake. Alright, buff immunity. I'm going to focus over on Shinhari so we don't accidentally take out anybody. Or take out Balin. We could take out Shinhari. Okay, here. Now this will get us to 10 stacks. And now we can take out Balin. We don't need to be careful. Crushing it. Yeah, this is going so much better than the time when I didn't use captive. Which I still won, but we lost a lot of people. And I do feel like SM33 is contributing a decent amount. Having a Dispel is really nice. Could use it right now, but I should have saved it. I forget, I didn't factor in the damage immunity. Which, is that Cron related? Alright, Mace Windu. Do I have how else do I want to deal with that? Because it's just going to blow him up with Sith Eternal Emperor. We could do Melgus. No, I don't need to use Melgus as much without what's her face, Jocasta. The problem is everything's using the same kind of counters. I can shuffle things around a little. Like maybe I can use Balin here, or not Balin. I just used Balin. What was I looking at? No, I just played Balin. So I still have Balin. Okay. What I need to do, the thing that will make things easiest is if gas beats saw here. Which works better with different versions of the clones. I don't really like this. We're gonna go with it. And with Crex here, I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't think this is gonna go great. Yeah, this is going terribly. Why did I do this? No, it's over. Yeah, just Crex just destroyed this. Should have plugged Crex into the lineup and see how that affected the gas counter. Okay. Because I kind of need to do Balin here. Because I need to do... Oh, you know what? We're going to gamble. Not the smartest thing for me to do without any experience, but I know this kind of works. If I had relics on Zelbar, it would definitely work. What do we want? Oh, I can't even use... What am I doing? I can't even use a Cron right now. Well, you know what I could do, actually, is I could use the Iden Cron, and we get some stats. Okay, fear. We'll do Armor Shred on guard, I guess, but maybe Mace would be the better play. Did they mess up the Ami somehow? I'm confused. Okay, fear everybody. Basic. Deathmark. Basic. Go. Fear everybody. Alright. Perfect. Great. And the back wall, is this what I planned for? Kellerin was... Did I plan for Kellerin? I did not plan for Kellerin. Planned for Qui-Gon. Hera. Most of this is exactly the same. We're fine. We'll clear the top. It's harder. And my counter for Maz was JML. Oh, you know what? There. From here, everything's going to be smooth. We got through the problems and the questions. Okay. Protection up. We got retribution. Stun everybody. Increase cooldowns. We got a basic. We'll drop a shred over on Maz. And this will finish her off. Alright, we'll be able to one-shot from here. Am I going to take out Hondo first? Yep. Alright, we're good. Melgus here. So I'm going to do Melgus and... Where are you at? Here we go. Malik. Just a little bit of care here. Prefer not to lose anyone. Already lose somebody. Alright, we basic clear the taunt. Now we will have a drain, and we are going to drain Grand Inquisitor. I was hoping for Dark Deception, but the ability block stopped us, and it's going to stop us again, which is annoying. Come on. Don't die. Are you kidding me? This is not... those ability blocks were... Terrible. Terrible. Can we please take out Grand Inquisitor? Yes. Okay. It at least makes it a little bit easier on a second attempt. I mean, maybe we get lucky and I'm able to take out 7th as well. I'm gonna basic. That's annoying. Come on. Here we go. No! I'm gonna get rid of the foresight. We gotta get in that exact same situation again. Clear this foresight. Here we go. Awesome. Alright. We can't win it. We don't have the damage now. So we'll time out. Or, even better, they finish me off. And we'll come up with something. I mean, this is... I think I'm going to save that. That was my plan, but I'm just a little concerned that maybe that is a little bit more complicated than what I'm planning. And Tarkin, what was my plan? We're going to Wampa here. Actually, let's not auto yet. What's going to happen first? Swipe. Okay. Protection up. We'll auto. Okay, we got the dots. This counter should do it. No, not quite. One more. Boom. Boom. All right. And then this, we're doing Balin. Tried to save him for a moment, but that moment is gone. Okay. This is going a little bit differently with Krex. We're definitely starting out way slower. What mod do you have? I haven't even got a turn. Or I mean, I did get one turn, I guess. Alright, stuns are huge now. Let us... We're going to do the... maybe that's not a good idea. Okay. Alright. Burst through this trooper quick. This is, I'm not feeling good. No, 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 no! What is going on? We've done this a bunch of times. This thing was, well, this is Krex. Well, that changes everything. Alright, we gotta try some weird stuff then. I'm seeing this in the history. There's one attempt on this, but I'm trying it. Okay. Dispel. You know what? This is what I didn't notice. The Rebel Cron. This is what's changing things. I should have noticed that sooner. We're gonna do Treya. I don't like it. We're doing this. It's gonna mess up taking out the Gungans. We'll have to get weird with the Gungans, but I'd rather take out this territory right now. Get to the back wall. This also has one attempt. And these one attempts, they don't mean anything. But at least I know with these attacks out of turn, they're going to get hurt a lot. Okay. Why aren't you taunting? Alright, boom. Come on, man. Alright, dispel. Okay. Come on. This is really going to give me that much of a problem. I could have seen that last one working though, had I had higher relics. Alright, we're gonna deal with everything else and come back to that. I'm still gonna play this with JMK. I just don't think I have another way through this. I don't think. You know what I should have done? Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have done Mace Windu up against Tarkin. That was the mistake. That is the real mistake of this match. Because then we would have Wampa available. I just didn't think this Saw Luthen was going to be the linchpin of this entire approach. Because I didn't see that. Let's charge. Yeah, not noticing the Rebel Cron is a big error. Okay, just keep charging. All right, we're at 89%. I may need to save him. We gotta save him. We're doing it now. Oh, perfect. Okay. Alright, that takes care of Pow. We'll auto from here. Alright, we gotta think through this. What else can I throw at that? I mean, if we don't full clear, I still think I'm going to win. Unless... I mean, he can clear the other territories. We're going to be able to clear more territories, I think. Because I don't think he's getting through my bottom. No, we got to get to fleet. I gotta find a way through that. And we gotta first we're gonna make sure we clear this bottom because I'm a little concerned that we used up some of the counters that we were going to use down here. I'm going to use CLS here. Unless... See, now I'm doubting everything that I was thinking before. Okay, so he had... His Kelleran team is another problem, because that wasn't there. That replaces a Sana team that used to be there. How am I dealing with Kelleran? This, I think, is where I use CLS. We have CLS Cron. And pull her turn meter. Blind everybody. Awesome. We got it. It's over. Because I didn't have a real use for CLS anyway. I was going to use them against the Hera, but well, I guess the Hera does have a Cron. It's still Hera though. Even, oh well, I guess General Syndulla. Now I was originally going to do Rogue One up against Qui-Gon. That's no longer an option. I was going to do Jedi Master Mace Windu up against Ithano, but I want to think that maybe I don't now. No, I think here we proceed. Is that the smartest route? Yeah, and then we still have Kelleran that maybe I can use on something. This one's a thinker. Why am I choosing Ithano first? This is just inexperience with these teams. I should be doing Ithano, not Ithano, that was Foresight. I should be doing, oh, that's right, with the Shatter Point, we stopped that thing. Okay. Alright, easy, crushed it, let's move on. Okay. Well, with these Gungans, I'm a little concerned about these Gungans. What was I doing, Afra? Oh, Afra was Sano, which we don't have anymore. So Afra is available. I think we're just going to do an old school Jedi here. Hardly matters. Yeah, let's start with turn meter. Actually, no, I don't want to start with turn meter. Because I want his Anakin to go first. Or not first, but I want his Anakin to go promptly. We'll even try and trigger it by hitting... buffs. There we go. Feed turn meter. Take the free turn. We swap. Awesome. Clear the foresights and mark. I'm going to swap to make sure we heal up a little bit. We'll get foresight back out. There we go. Okay, so Qui-Gon's handled. We have Gungans and Hera. We still have Afra, which might be how I handle Hera, but the question is these Gungans. Man, I don't know. Oh, I do have my own Saw. And we do have Fugitive. Do I have my own Gungans? Which do I have? Are Gungans not on defense? Oh, that's weird. Must have not have noticed. Okay, we're just clearing this bottom and ensuring we at least have these territories before we start banging our head figuring out the top. This, I think, would get crushed by that Saw Luthen anyway. With all those assists, they're going to be able to just go after Afra very quickly. I don't think this has any shot, so we're not overthinking this one. It's definitely going to beat this, though. The other question is going to be, how are we dealing with Third Sister? I'm going to try and take out Padawan Sabine first. I just think we're going to be able to do it faster than dealing with Fulcrum. Might be a mistake though, because Fulcrum is kind of the problem here. Awesome. And these Gungans... Do I have any other options here? I'm going to do Saw, is what I'm thinking. But should I be thinking about this differently? I don't think so. I don't know. Then we're taking out Third Sister, then we're going to try some things. Oh, it marks the shield generator? Okay, so that's 6 assists, 2, 1. Awesome. I didn't know it marked the shield generator. I get it. I should have left the fear up. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like we should auto. We're done. Alright, so that clears the bottom. We kind of approached this slow. But we one-shot everything down here, right? It was only up top we hit that issue. Okay. I'm tempted to use bounty hunters. Like what if we do like Orasing? Or no, what if it's... Would that do it here? Or we just want to do like... Is it Bosk? Really, it's about getting off the ultimate the fastest. I don't think there's going to be enough debuffs to use Fennec. Bosk is possible, but Aura Sing is also one of the fastest ones. I think, man, I don't like this. This is what we're going with. I want survivability, health protection, that'll do it. It's not a great amount, but it's something. Can we stun? Can we stun now? Awesome. Okay. That's handled. Now we're in for some headbanging. Alright, we know Gungans are not going to work out well here. I'm going to try Kelleran to start... What if we did something like... like this? Or this? I hate it. This gives me another 25% health. 19 crit avoidance. This is health, offense, armor, penetration. I'm taking Sana's. I'm taking it. If I take out one character, I forget how I like to do this. So Vic provoked. I think it's this one first. Yeah, because now we have it, and then I'm dead. Maybe it's the other one first. I haven't used this character in forever. And it's over anyway. We're dead. I'm going to preload the turn meter. I'm going to try Fugitive. None of these things are going to work. We didn't factor in the consequences of this Cron. What are you guys? Bad Batch? Let's start with turn meter, maybe. Make up for the preloaded that we gave him. But this is what we're going to pay attention to, this opening. How does this change? Not in my favor. Okay. You got no shot. No. Okay, it's over. What do we... Let's look at Sith? We don't have a way to ignore taunts. I wonder if I had good Tuscans, how they would do. We're just doing everything. Alright, let's do Vanguard. Kelleran, Jocasta, and... No. Let's do Qui-Gon, Kelleran, Jocasta. That could be interesting. And we'll do that. Taking this one. I was going to save that just in case for JTR, but not anymore. I feel like this might be my best shot. They know to go after Qui-Gon though. And it's over. Yeah, and it's over. We're going to submit again. We need something with fear. Like, I need... Melgus would have been great. You know, he would have been great. That's why I feel like the Tuscans theoretically could have had a shot. Maybe Sortie if I had the Cron. Man, we're stuck. Yeah, there's just nothing that is going to have a shot. Doesn't Forlom have mechanics? Like, if I had a good Forlom, there's mechanics within Forlom's kit that maybe would have its shot. Because some of the speed... I don't think it's attack out of turn, though. It's just speed. Let's just throw them in and see what happens. Because we're going to... We need stars. We're just going to die. I guess we have Inquisitors are technically a team. I'm gonna try Night Sisters after this. There's no way. No, the days will mess them up. No. No, we overlooked something and we're gonna pay the price for it. We just don't have any counters that I think would even pretend to have a shot. No. 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 No way. No. Alright, we gotta wrap it up. Let's just take one more glance to see if I think anything. No, there's nothing. We're done. We'll have to return to see if I win or not. I think, though, I've got a shot. Because he's used a lot of teams. He still needs to beat Maul. And he still needs to take out Jabba and Ahsoka. And he has a lot on defense. I don't know. I think I'm going to post this video and we will just update in comments if I lose. Or we'll just put the result in at some point. But we are going to have some busy stuff. Right now we have Datacrons. We have Conquest right on the way in a few days. So familiarize yourselves with the Datacrons. I will put something in the comment though, because one of them is actually good that I thought was going to be bad. And then down below, Forlom video, I guess, maybe roster video. Maybe I'll change it because I do have a roster video I want to put out, and some feat videos for Conquest I'd like to put out too. And so yeah, we'll see. Thank you for watching. Be excellent to each other, everybody. This still plays Galaxy of Heroes.